Hey everybody, welcome back to Impactageddon. I'm Rowan, this is Stellaris, and the Lovebots are in peril! There's an asteroid! It's gonna kill the beloved! Ah, we're all gonna die! It's actually not that big of a deal. I'm just overselling it, because, you know, it's worth it to, you know, if I could close my eyes just one step and see you. I don't remember the lyrics to that song, but... And I don't want to miss a thing. There you go. Believe it or not, despite what may be implied, if you've seen much of what's been filmed after moving out here to Washington, I'm sober. I am not high or drunk or anything. So we need to pick another Discovery tradition, and we're either going to make exploration drones, which will increase our survey speed and eventually give us databank uplinks. Those will be nice, but I think we're going to let these wait, because I'm not that concerned about the survey speed. Oh my goodness, great, now I have the hiccups. So before I started recording, this just gives us extra research alternatives, and that's what we're going with. Before I started recording, someone started walking around our apartment complex, apparently just holding one of those Bluetooth speakers and playing, I think it was world music? It was very hard to identify. As loud as the speakers would go. It's the weirdest thing that's ever kept me from recording. We are picking up life signs coming from somewhere within the interior of this asteroid. This definitely warrants a closer investigation. We're going to research that. So if you hear weird music in the background, that might be it, because I might not be able to hear it with my headphones on, but you might be able to hear it on the speaker, or on the microphone. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Stellaris 3 at some point during the previous 1,000 years in what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the planet in the vicinity of the impact crater. A fortuitous event! Our construction ship is going to go ahead and start in on this mining station that I meant to start when we started, but there was a terrible asteroid coming to kill us all. Anyway, it's really just... I send the fleet, I destroy it. It's not that far out, so it's nothing to worry about. I don't think. Knock on wood. We are receiving a weak signal from the surface of this moon. The source appears to be some kind of tracking beacon. We're gonna research it. Amazingly, while conducting their survey of 1ES-141, the crew of the LS scientific module picked up several life signs coming from within the asteroid. Yes, you told us that already. See why I don't read the initial thing? We already fucking saw that, and it's telling us it again. There appears to be a colony of large burrowing worm-like lithivores, rock eaters, for those of you who are aficionados of your Latin roots. I think that's Latin. That might be Greek. I don't know. I know my roots, but I don't know their origin. Like, asteroid, star body. Star body. Yeah. Within the rock. Which has been riddled with tunnels. These unique life forms have somehow adapted to a life in the coldness of space. Fascinating! We've already met one life form that lives in space, but hey, let's study them too. More is always good. I mean, biologists and conservationists don't study just one animal. A small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Stellaris 1A. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still here. Fascinating. Again, not a lot of choices complete when you're machine civilizations. They aren't really conflicted creatures, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead and get the last mineral deposit here. And I think we will go ahead and leave the power to get later.
Anomaly found.
I think we'll be okay. We're at a pretty good tick. I forgot to read it. See, anomaly found. I was just telling you guys, but I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop saying anything about it. No, I'm not, because I'm gonna forget that I said I was gonna stop saying anything about it. So we're gonna micro our beloved and put them over here where they can't cause any harm. Keeping them like this does have the benefit of doubling their reproduction rate. And see, our morale has already gone from low plus to average plus. See, we're making more influence. We've got an increase in resource production. Great. The asteroid that was approaching Darabius Prime on a collision course has been destroyed. No planetside units or structures have been affected by the event, as any inbound debris was small enough to disintegrate on atmospheric entry. A scan of the remaining fragments has also revealed that the asteroid consisted largely of valuable minerals. We have collected what we could. Oh, sure. So, far from being disastrous, it was actually a great thing that we had that little asteroid. So, with our windfall, I'm thinking about building another construction ship so that we can expand faster, but I really don't like that their fleet power is superior, so we're going to go ahead and throw it all into the war machine. Get it? The war machine? Get it? I thought it was funny. A scan of a particular a scan of the particularly massive asteroid MF motherfucker X12 yields fascinating results. The rock's core is shot through with a network of conductive crystals carrying a weak electric charge. The crew on the Loveship scientific module recognize this matrix as a primitive neural lattice and believe the celestial body to be thinking in some capacity, if not fully sapient. They seek permission to excavate the core and transport it to the nearest orbital station for closer study. So, where are we at? This is LS Scientific Module, so that's this one. It's in Podgitatron, which I believe is here. Yeah. This is a long way away from us, so if we leave the thing there, we'll get a +3 to Society and Physics, or we can attempt to recover it. I don't think our Empire is going to get there in the near future. I really don't think we're going to be able to expand this way, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. So we're going to plunder it for everything we can. So we're going to try and salvage it and bring it home. I think that can actually work sometimes, but yeah, I was expecting it would fail. We did get some physics and some energy credits, but the core of motherfucker X12 once that's XI2. Motherfucker G? What did G do wrong? Once coaxed from beneath the crust of the asteroid, does not respond well to the vacuum of space. The LS Scientific Module's instruments read a sudden energy spike moments before the rocky lump gently, but decisively, fractures. Large chunks of the conductive mineral are salvaged, but whatever spectral charge animated them is now gone. Lols. I think that can actually succeed.
System survey
sometimes,
complete.
But maybe that wasn't the most forward-thinking thing to do. But
Anomaly
it wouldn't
found.
have been a very large gain by the time we spread to that point. I mean, +3 is something that I can make up for with a single lab, and it'll even do more than that. This asteroid recently suffered an impact from another body within the asteroid belt, which resulted in a slightly changed orbit and a massive crater on the surface. Let's research that. Alright, so how is our construction ship doing? Yeah, it's spreading. Darabius Prime, we've got that one going there.
Construction complete.
Alright, so it'll be able to spread here and then there, and then it can take those. I want to start earmarking these spots for more Lovebots, though, so that this planet doesn't get overrun. Upon closer examination, we have discovered that a smaller asteroid consisting almost entirely of precious metals recently collided with G1-111. See, I said stroke that time. I'm trying to cater to my international audience there. I guess. This small but dense cache of metals was hidden just beneath the asteroid's surface, but now that it has been discovered, it should be accessible to mining. Or stroke forward slash. I don't actually know. So I'm either catering to or pissing off my foreign audience. So I might be doing Rob's job. Either way, we're gonna get a Lovebot built there just to reserve it. And it's not gonna start till this one's finished, but that's okay. I just want to reserve that. It's not the best use of minerals, but I'm going to start forgetting about this, and I'm gonna need the spot to move my little turd people as I need to. Now these are some cheaper spots, but I'm going to keep them because it's my capital, and there's some special stuff that you can build here. Speaking of which, have I got any of those there? Close the anomaly. A vessel of some kind has crashed into the surface of this asteroid. Wreckage from the craft can still be found in the impact crater. We're going to research it. Anyway, what I was trying to say,
Anomaly found.
was that, oh my god. Atmospheric readings from Stellaris 6 do not match simulated projections. We're going to research that. What I was trying to say is, it would be nice if I could start expanding into these areas soon, but I just don't have enough minerals. So I really need to focus on getting my mineral production up. I could use one of these to make a new mine. Ugh, but I
Construction complete.
hate to not use a productive spot for what it's for. What I could do is get my colony spread to one of these out here. A small scout craft of some kind plowed into the surface of this asteroid millennia ago, creating a shallow canyon. There is no visible cockpit on the ship, leading our scientists to believe it was either piloted by a remote or through some kind of primitive artificial intelligence. Although it is too damaged to be salvaged, the ship hasn't been picked clean by looters yet. Let's study its design. I think. Is that? Oh, someone's car alarm is going off. So, yeah, see, this is an example of the kind of noise that I can't hear with my headphones off. So I think we're going to try to expand here so we can make use of some of the mineral production possible on those two planets. Immense ragged plains of shadow drift across Stellaris 6's face. They are cast not by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged, or rather jointed, to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science Officer Coadjutron hugs and kisses is as yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. The shadow play modifier, it's 6 extra society research on that body. Doesn't really benefit us. Is that still going off? Yep, still going off. Man, I bet that's not annoying for you guys at all. I can't tell if it's being picked up by the mic or not. I can't really see it on the waveform.
System survey complete.
Let's keep surveying. We're gonna look at new places. We're gonna explore new horizons in the name of the Lovebots. Yeah. That was
Situation log updated.
We've encountered some form of alien vessels in BX-799 Singularity System. These strange objects have been flagged as phi aliens. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with caution. That's interesting. We're going to go ahead and get this person building the star base. We're going to say that's interesting, and we're going to go ahead and start the special project to decode their language. Because if I believe that's another advanced civilization that we're encountering, and since they're not shooting at us,
System
that might
survey
be
complete.
we might have a chance of making friends. Maybe. I don't know. Just cross our fingers. So we're gonna let this person come back up and go down here, and then we'll let this person get that. Just because I want to leave some flexibility for what happens once we decode that language. So, let's grab that, and we'll get that there, and then we'll get that. That'll be great. It's going to work great. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Is that alarm still going? Oh, it stopped. That's great. That's great. That's super. That sounds like a relief. Breed, turd people. Breed.
Fleeing aggressors.
We have encountered some form of alien vessels in the Mia system. These strange objects have been tagged as Kai aliens? Can't remember how you're supposed to pronounce that one. Kai or Chai. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with caution. So they are attacking us, so I'm gonna make the priority to research them a little later. It's some sort of spaceborne life form, not an empire, so we can let it wait.
Construction complete.
It'll be fine. Hopefully our science ship will get away. Alright, we've managed to claim this. I really want to build these research stations. Some extra research might get us out of this mess. Not in that bad a shape. I really don't like having these people here with their nice big military. I know they're pacifists, but that does not make me happy. I mean, the fact that they're pacifists is, but them being so close. Oh boy. We have made first contact with the Gwesibor Freeholders, a nomadic civilization. They occupy a number of large space stations in and around the BX-799 Singularity system that house the bulk of their massive numbers in crowded and squalid conditions. Despite this, or perhaps because of this, they seem to have developed a strong martial culture. Life in the cold void has become second nature to them, and they are very adept at space warfare. There is no Gwesibor central government to speak of. Instead, they are divided into several different factions that vie endlessly with one another for resources and respect. Given their large population and the shipbuilding capability of their stations, this constant infighting is the only thing keeping them from growing into a significant threat to galactic peace. We're gonna contact them. These are marauders. Oh boy, it's this subtype.
Yay! More dwamaks! What do you want, foolish dwamak? What happened to make your face look like that? Reactor accident? Vacuum exposure? Hey! Look at you! We are the Gwesibor. We hunt dwamak. If you come to Gwesibor turf, we make dwamaks too. Not good for you, yes? Hi-yi-yi! Perhaps you know other dwamaks. Perhaps you want them to be dwamaks too. This can be arranged. Gwesibor not above fighting for dwamaks against other dwamaks, if price is right.
So you can hire these people to go kill other people. That's not the Lovebot way. In fact, we're going to have to put them in a cage at some point so that they can stop hurting themselves and others. They're our first fucking target as soon as we can handle them. Also, at some point, they might unite under a Khan, and that would be problematic for us. During its survey of Mestros 4, the LS Scientific Module 3 discovered a previously unknown strategic resource. We need those. Dubbed satramine gas. This gas is a naturally occurring stimulant that has a calming effect on most beings, typically prompting consensus-seeking behaviors in groups. It is potentially addictive. We have the technology. If we control this system, we can extract this resource. So the nice thing about this isn't that it's going to be a calming effect, because the beloved aren't really capable of causing any sort of unrest. But we do have that tradition that gives us benefits for each strategic resource we get, so it'd be nice if we can get that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, my science ship is stuck. Oh, no. And I was hoping we could avoid that. Oh, we're not going to get to that satramine anytime soon. Okay, the Lovebots are in a bit of a pickle here. A bit of a pickle, long-term strategic speaking. And not one that can be solved by throwing these guys at some dwamaks. And I really don't want to... If I talk to them, I'm going to do that voice again, and I don't want to subject you guys to that just yet. I think I actually said I wasn't going to do goofy voices. So I don't really have a way to get the science ship out, because we don't have... there's a tech for... experimental subspace navigation, and that lets you sort of do a small-scale jump drive thing, and that would pop me back over here relatively easily. But I don't have that tech, so I think this ship is just stuck here. Which means that Science Officer isn't accomplishing anything. So I have to either get these people to open their borders back up, or research that tech, or destroy that ship so I can relocate the that scientist to another one. Which will, of course, cost money. Fuck. In a pickle. So this is going to go up to 15 soon. And then I'm going to need to try to overcome it. Can I? I can't just give them food. Crap. I think that, yeah, that got patched out at some point. What can be upgraded? Oh, that. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're going to get a... It's going to be better for us to build a second lab here. And what am I going to burn? I'm going to burn this for the uplink node. And we're going to go ahead and get this one. Oh, I almost forgot to do that again. Pop first, pop first, pop first, pop first. But we're going to get an uplink node on that, because that's going to be the last building I'm going to put on this, and I'm putting it here on a blank spot instead of on one of these that we're going to lose, because eventually we're going to be building habitats, and we're going to... Oh, shit.
Hi-ya-ya! Lovebot dwamaks! We come visit your systems. We save you from going too rich and fat, yes? Unless you think of a reason why you not be good dwamaks too.
We're just going to feed them, because we have food, we don't need food. Take it. Just fucking take it.
You smart, dwamak, but we now have to look for dwamaks too elsewhere. Much trouble for us, but no trouble for you.
It amuses me. So we're going to get that Lovebot built here. We're going to get the uplink node going, get that Unity going. It'll eventually be upgradable. I just try to keep my Unity production apace with my expansion by making Unity buildings. Plus, they made access Unity once you've got all the traditions more useful. Okay, can we colonize this now? We're gonna need a little more. Need those minerals, need those minerals. Poor thing. Trapped. Out there. Floating. Separated from the turd people. Not a single sapient organic life form for them to keep and hug and give brushies. You think you brush poop? I guess you could brush that. Like, you know, shape it like a bonsai tree.
Construction complete.
A rock garden. Maybe they're not naturally curved like that. Maybe that's something the Lovebots do for them. Like giving a poodle that ridiculous haircut. I like that. They're my species. It's headcanon. So now it's canon.
Found.
We have detected life signs coming from somewhere beneath the barren and lifeless surface of this planet. What manner of organism could possibly live there? Let's research. Can it talk? Can we put it in a cage?
Construction complete.
Gonna wait a little. See, I've got all these things going that I have to just sit and wait on, you know? And it's starting to get hard to keep track of it. But I tend to run these games pretty micro-heavy anyway. I micro for stupid things rather than strategies, so doesn't end up helping me that much in the end. Oh, which of these will be better to colonize? Probably this one, because it's got some minerals already there. I can just drop. probably there. Yeah. Some kind of burrowing silicon-based life form inhabits a vast network of tunnels beneath the barren surface of Mestros 2. As best as we can tell, the creatures feed off rocks, and there is evidence that suggests they possess a rudimentary form of intelligence. Their tunneling efforts have shuffled large amounts of valuable minerals to the surface. Yay! The devil in the dark.
Research complete.
Okay, we increased our colony development speed. That's awesome. Okay. So this will give us the gravitic sensors, which will let us explore a little better, but we're not doing a lot of exploring. Oof. Do I need the energy production boost? Do I need the military boost? We're going to go ahead and take the survey boost exploration, mostly because it matches with the research speed boost.
System survey complete.
And because farming anomalies has been a significant source of income for us so far. Kind of building our fleet on the backs of random things that we've managed to loot from the rest of the galaxy. So we're going to keep doing that.
Construction complete.
Plus, we're going to run out of mining stations to build soon. Really need to build up my expansion speed, but the problem with these AI empires is, or robot empires, is that you're just so... You need resources for pops, so it costs a lot. And I threw luxury on the Lovebots, so that makes it cost even more minerals.
Anomaly found.
Optical sensors isolate a cluster of shapes on the barren surface of Merzom 5 that could be buildings. Let's take a look-see. So it's been a while since we've gotten any precursor artifacts. That's not great. Let's go ahead and research whatever those spaceborne aliens were. We're still researching the spare parts depot, but I'm not losing any sleep over it. I might actually end up putting one there at some point. Not now, but probably after I expand this the rest of the way. If I end up moving the Beloved off to habitats, then I'll put a spare parts depot there to make it easier to spread to the rest of the planet with the bots, but should be fine. Probably won't. I do want one here, though. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm hemming and hawing. We are receiving a transmission from the Independent Space Station of the Artisan Troop. They appear to have successfully translated our language. A visitor! This is a joyous occasion indeed. Oh, forgive my manners. I believe introductions are in order. We are the Artisan Troop. Our members have dedicated their lives to the pursuit of art, music, culture, and all the other things which makes existence bearable to a sapient being. Please, if you would like to share in the wonder of our creations, please do not hesitate to contact us. So, the handy thing about these little artisan enclaves is you can commission art pieces, which give you a single building that will give you a big chunk of Unity production on a tile on a planet. Or you can become the patron, which you can spend money, you become patron of the arts, you get a boost in Unity, and they like you a little better. You continue there, you can farm it for some pretty neat benefits, and the extra Unity production is a damn nice buy at $47.65, and only needing 1,000 of it. So that'll keep me in good for 10 years. It's less than 100.
Construction complete.
That's not bad at all. So we finished our construction here. We got another mining station. Is there another one we can build? Yes. So see, we're now getting to the point where we're producing more minerals.
System survey complete.
More than 90 minerals in the time it takes to build a single mining station. So It's, we're coming out ahead now. With everyone. All it's doing is speeding us up. Would that be geometrically? It's not exponentially. I think it's just geometrically. Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't taken a math class in ages.
Special project complete.
I have a math minor. The deep space drones we have encountered appear to be the workers and custodians of autonomous orbital mining operations. Judging by the state of the processing equipment, these sites were established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves. The drones possess powerful mining lasers and make obviously threatening, if not outright hostile, overtures toward us when approached. They may be only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch.
Situation
We're
log
going to establish a
updated.
listening post on there because we have encountered another, perhaps, sapient machine civilization. Now, unfortunately, it's going to take a really long time to build this, and I want to finish the robo-modding first, so we're going to wait. But I think encountering another machine civilization is a decent stopping point, so we're going to go ahead and take a break here, and I'll see you guys next time.